Leaky Fortress. We are on cycle 29. Do I need to shrink myself at all? I'm gonna preemptively squish myself. Just in case. But let's get in here. So if I'm not mistaken, power. Or something. Like we have power, but it's not like power. No! No, oh no, now my title really makes no sense. Well, I guess it still kind of does, because we're going to produce power with it. We were working on the SPOM, weren't we? So we were working on the SPOM. Now, I'm still not 100% that this is going to work the way I want it to. Man, I don't even remember. Man, so many people are... Man, I'm so shit at this game. So many people earn so much shit, and I'm not even doing nothing about it. Alright, but didn't somebody already, like, have hard digging? Yeah, you already have it. So, like, but he's cooking for us right now. Wait, does somebody not have... You don't have a thing, and you like to cook. You're our cook now. You, little friend, can just go back to digging. I'm gonna give you super hard digging. That does mean I need to wipe his brain and redo these two, but that's fine. What is her purpose? Carry things. Okay. Carry more things. Medicine? Yes. Farming, so I can do crop tending or rancher. Don't I have another farmer somewhere? Yeah, you already have crop tending and improved farming now. How is your husbandry? 4-0. Got it. Critter ranching. Beautiful. Improved farming. I don't know. Whatever that noise was. Demo. Alright, demolish the gravitas buildings, the big story buildings. Howdy. Oh, I'm not wearing earrings today. Oh, whatever. I woke up at like fucking... Man, I woke up at like 12:50. Stream's at 1 my time, and I woke up at 12:50. So yeah, we be late today. Yeah, we'll take demolition. And over the course of this week, I'm going to be finishing that, like I said. And I'll edit all of these streams. Hopefully, cause like, I was sick and I did not feel up to doing anything, so you can still probably kind of hear it, not 100%, but I like streaming. Like, now that I'm in an environment that's like, good for me, I'm actually enjoying doing the things that I enjoy. Which is really, really lovely. Like, that's why he and I didn't go to sleep until fucking stupid. Because we were just staying up, and then we'd occasionally walk out, and we'd, you know, like, he'd walk in here, because I game in here. He'd walk in here, or I'd walk out there and sit on the couch with him and, like, discuss our games and, like, what we were doing. I was playing Dwarf Fortress in here, he was playing XCOM 2. I think he's doing that right now, too. And like, we just were doing that. Should we be letting these people just do whatever the fuck they want? Or should I be paused? 2,150 kilocalories. Reasonably breathable. Yeah, they're sustaining. But yeah, so we just kept vibing with what we were doing, and we're just like... He'd come in and it's just like, should we go to bed? And I'm like, And then he's like, alright, I'll finish this mission. And then he, like, redid the mission, finished the mission, did a new mission. And we just kept going and going and going, and then we looked outside and we're like, that's the sun. So we went to bed, and it was real cute, because neither one of us could sleep very well. And, so we just kept poking at each other. I'm sure I was the majority aggressor in that debacle, but it was cute. I liked it. So, we are going to run into problems. We're going to run into problems. We are going to be having issues with, frickin' gases. Specifically, carbon dioxide is going to be a big one, and polluted oxygen. Because that's what this is. That's what this is generating. So what I need to do is research the stuff I feel to neutralize that if I can. I feel like that's our next step, which is this stuff. But, and let me make sure I'm not like covering up anything important. Yeah, so this stuff, and then over there, oh, you can't see the breathability, can you? But yeah, we're vastly approaching an issue because these produce CO2. These produce CO2. Oh, this freaking natural gas is sitting on top of this. What if, because this is overpressurizing because this is not a good gap, but what if I did this? Yeah, maybe a little more, right? Like that. Bless Jackie's heart too. He did try to help. He went out and he searched for it had, granted, I was a little delusional, so I didn't really know time very well. Like I don't know time on the best of times, but like I really didn't understand how long things were taking while I was sick. And it felt like hours he was out looking for like cough drops that didn't have menthol in them, and he thought he finally did it, and I put one in my mouth and it just started to burn, made me lightheaded, and I'm like, yep, nope, that's menthol of some degree. He got so sad. So my throat hurts and there's nothing we can do about it, but he tried. Ludens, yeah, that might work. I know they don't have mint in them, but a lot of them still end up having some sort of extracts and things, because my menthol allergy has gotten a hell of a lot worse, and I think it's like expanded a little to things that act similarly, but we'll look for them. We'll see. Y'all want to get this done? Hello? What do you mean unreachable? Oh, because you still need to dig this out. Okay, so we have our switches, which I can just turn off. So we don't use power when we don't need to. The ones that he specifically was looking at and getting and things did have other things other than menthol in them to help soothe. But you are right, and I forgot about that they're basically just candy. And so this is my cough drop now. It's a sweet tea hard candy. They're so good. It gives me an excuse to have one, which I really love them. So thank you. They are so good. You would love them. They honestly just taste like a sweet tea, like a good sweet tea. Yeah. Yeah, I got one of those. He's right here. Look at him go. Him in his little dino suit. They're so cute. I love them. Bro. The fuck are you doing? No. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Let's all put some drums in it. No. You need to get rid of those, baby. No. This is, and you're filling your own chamber. You filled your own death chamber with your own natural gas. You're a special kind of stupid, ain't you, boy? Alright. No, not 1. I need 9. I've been playing Dwarf Fortress. 1 is top priority in Dwarf Fortress. Hang on. They can hop down 2s, right? Dig that shit out, motherfucker. No. No. You do nothing else until this gets done. You are going to die in there. You are going to die in there. I know you're suffocating. Thanks, game. Duplicants, ladies and germs. Ghosts and ghouls. If you die, I swear to God I'm killing you. Yeah, leave. Don't go back in, you dumb shit. Go get oxygen. Yeah, I mean, that's flooding all my shit. I guess that's why I dug this out a little bit, but... You dumb motherfucker, you waterlogged the damn computer. build the floor first. You're alive, that's what matters. We didn't lose a duplicate. Jesus Christ. Now I can't use the supercomputer for a little while. But the SPOM's almost done. It's barely breathable in there anyway. That's all growing nicely over there. They're cooking up some food. Can't really grow too much right now, but that's all right. We got some mush fry in there, so we're good. Some pickled meal as well, that's good. We can also tell them to make lice loaf. I think lice loaf is good. Terrible versus Grizzly. I think, yeah, this is slightly preferable to meal, but I think it uses more meal lice. Which isn't growing right now because of this issue still, because of that, because somebody decided that they were going to hog all of my fucking attention. Let's see. These are now priority 8. Get those done. Quick as you like. Actually, that's not them making that noise, is it? I hear a cute little noise. Ah, whatever. He scared the fuck out of me. I thought little bro was gonna die. Alright. Ooh. Coffee and sweet tea together. That was interesting. Wait. Motherfucker. Ugh. Someone... I didn't even see that. They've been creating a vacuum in here by breathing in the air. You have very little air in there, my friend. Oh, well, they can breathe enough now. Why do duplicants want to kill themselves? They're like dodos. They're doing some really cool stuff, and they've lasted a while, but... Or no, not dodos, lemmings. Sorry, lemmings. I think dodos were similar, but... Yeah, they're like lemmings. Somehow, they've managed to survive a very long time, being as stupid as they are. Because I guarantee you what happened is they finished this wall with both of those two in here. That door, and open that door. We're getting that sorted. That'll give us some oxygen. The reason I didn't filter oxygen in these as well is because whatever it's filtering, every time it moves that item, it takes a little bit of sand. So if I just constantly throw the oxygen through the system, it won't take sand. And oxygen, theoretically, should be a good chunk of what's going through that system, so... Yeah, building's flooded. I'll put up. Also, put a floor under it. Just in case. Oh, we almost have more. I wonder if I do want more duplicates. This thing's still over pressure. You know what, I think part of the problem is there's just not enough pressure on this side. You know? So let me... Because this one's going to throw it back into this system. So for now, if I can get this done on a slightly higher priority, just open that up for me. And then that has no power, but that's because I unhooked it. Right? As it should. Yeah, that's this one. So like if I flip this, it has power now. Which means that system works. Hell. They're keeping it a pretty good vacuum in here actually, because of their little fuck up. This airlock worked. I'm about to ruin that because I need it like that to drain out a little bit. Once the building isn't flooded anymore, I can sort this out. There we go. Alright, do we take a new dude? Do we just... I think we just take the fruit. Yeah, let's just take the potatoes. Okay, not for nothing. I know I keep doing this, but do this part. Mopping this out is more important. Just make sure, yep, that is all polluted water. Good, these are functional. Okay, they're doing that, which is going to make this reasonably pressure resistant. It's still not going to gather a whole ton of gas, but... Okay, mop this. Little light on water. Let me... Plumbing, liquid pipe. That's the inlet. There we go. At some point somebody will go like that. Research is only half done because the fucking supercomputer is flooded because of dummy. I still need to get medical equipment. I'll get that next, maybe. I just need y'all to mop it up enough for me to be able to use this, okay? Thank you. Now, hopefully that will cause pressure on this area to go into this, so that, I can cycle out this air. Oops. It is not that important. It's kind of important, but it is not that important. Someone's gonna go do it now anyway, they'll learn. You're my little Triceratops. My little Triceratops does everything I ask them. There we go. Now our gas system's running again. Even if this one's over pressure, it should hopefully cause a little bit of suction on this. I hope. And it's also kind of vacuuming this out, right? Not really. A little. And if this works, it should automatically, through physics, filter the hydrogen into here and the oxygen into the lower regions of this one. It should. Whether or not it actually works is beyond me, because I've had very few of these that worked properly, that were built just sort of willy-nilly like this one. Mathematically it works-ish. How much do these... Oh, they suck up 500 per second. And these take how much? Like 100? Right? Yeah. Okay. So mathematically that should all work out. Ish. Oxygen might be a little slow to drain out of here, but we can fix that in the future. It looks like it might be pulling it out. This might be working between these two pumps. Okay, okay. These don't have water yet, so I can't turn it on anyway. Still gotta do the rest of this, and then we'll be good. Now this one's over pressure. Man, I just need a better system. Well, we are actually getting to the point where I might be able to switch things up. We might want to overhaul this before we get too far. Make it actually function properly. I should do. So I'm gonna disable both of those for a minute. See if I can't cycle by just sucking all the gas out. Also, this did not work. We're going to deconstruct just this entire wall. Oh wait, there's wires behind that wall, isn't there? Could you connect literally anywhere else? Yeah, kinda. We can run it. It doesn't have to go through the wall, it just is prettier. Something like that, I guess, for now. But if I take out this whole wall, it should let the gas flow easier, too. And then if I replace that one with an airflow tile, add an airflow tile there. Oh! Oh, he suctioned to the top of the egg. What? Okay. Oh. Mop this, please. It's gonna make you guys starve. Also, is there anything you can... Ooh, look, barbecue. Make barbecue. Attribute increase. Nice. Oh, those are only priority 5. They should... all of this should be priority 7. Like, this is relatively important. That would be more comfortable if you guys built these. You're sitting in the right spot, but... you could put mess tables down Alright, that's wider now. It's already starting to filter itself out now. The game really doesn't like narrow passages. 3 is really the limit, and even 3 doesn't flow extraordinarily nicely. But okay, this is your priority now. Mop this up. You have insufficient resources because nothing is growing because you're not taking care of your plants. Mop this up. If they need water, I will give them water through tubes. That's running, that's running. They're back to researching. These are still going strong and in a puddle of water. We won't question it. Liquid pipes are getting built for the electrolyzers. We're getting there. I don't know where we're getting, but we're getting there. I think what I should do is maybe over here, I should build a little starter crafter room. And maybe instead of medicine, we can research suits. Although I don't have any fibers. So we won't have suits. We're going to research oxygen masks, because then at least we can go into more hostile territory, and we can do my favorite thing of setting up little pods. So like, I always love the idea of setting up little pods across the zone that are segregated completely. So they're all self-contained little things that just have pipes and vents and whatever else going to them from other pods or other hubs. And then I vacuum out the rest of it. Which, you know, especially when I end up mining like this on occasion, kind of defeats my purpose. But it's fine. What we'll do is we'll scooch this over one so that I can put a wall down maybe. Nah, we don't need a wall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5 tall. Oh, that sucks. Right. But actually, yeah, what we'll do is we'll dig this out a little bit. We'll move this one up here. And yeah, we'll have to move everything. We're gonna move everything anyway. So we'll move this up here. We'll put a crafting station down in here. Put a transformer down so that we can run heavy watt cable in. That way we can take things off of these small grids. Things aren't just draining this one, because I'm pretty sure this one already has a load on it that's a little bit high. Yeah. And I'm looking to hook more shit up to it. That's flowing reasonably well. Farm plot inappropriate. Oh, inoperable. Why is the farm plot inoperable? Yeah, I know it has no intake. It doesn't need it. Is it doing that? It's doing that thing again. Alright. We'll just do that. Did that? Yeah, that fixed it. They don't even need to actually build it. That fixed it. Don't build that one. I don't. Actually, yeah, don't build any of these. How do I do this? Liquid pipes. Don't do those. Just build those down there to appease the plant OCD of, my thing doesn't have a pipe in it and it says it needs a pipe. I don't need water, but it needs a pipe, so I can't grow. Why? But now they're growing again, so we'll have food again. Once they do everything else I told them, they'll build that cable. We've almost got the SPOM. This is still reachable, so that's good. Then this will be reachable. That is unreachable. How many up is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I just do that, should be good. Yeah, this is almost done. And I've been trying to keep as much of a vacuum on it as I can. Now, I am gonna end up damaging probably only this first hydrogen generator at first. Just a little bit, because of all these, like, couple of grams of oxygen and natural gas and carbon dioxide that are in here. But hopefully the system will settle itself out without too much fuss, even though it's contaminated. Because it's like, when I hit the materials overlay, it looks contaminated as fuck. But it's like, only maybe a kilogram of oxygen, a little bit more. Actually, wait, yeah, because that's like 1.5 kilograms carbon dioxide, maybe 3 kilograms oxygen, only a few grams of polluted oxygen and natural gas. So like, there's really not much in here when you consider that things hold almost 2 kilograms on their own. And then once that's done, I close up these doors, and then we are suffocating in here. Almost. We are almost suffocating in there. Okay. I I know that I know that my adorable puppy who's on the couch right now is watching me, and if he is, maybe he could bring me a sweet treat, maybe possibly. That'd be cool. When he's not killing aliens, you know. I don't want to be rude. Wonder if he'll actually do something. Oh no, he might have me muted. We'll see. This isn't unreachable now, is it? Good. One more tile. There we go. Alright, now we just build in these 2 tiles, those, and then we can lock this sucker down and just start sucking all the last little bits of air out of it best we can. Oh, can I priority sweep everything in here first? Just all that shit. I think he heard me. I think it just got through. I see that chat. I need to start using the fancy things. I have the DLCs. I should use the fancy shit. Alright, this is now complete. All I want is for all of this stuff in here to be taken out. Specifically because I don't want them running in and out of this. Like, I just don't want them running in and out of it, because if they open it up, all of the oxygen, all of the segregation that I'm gonna do naturally, will be meaningless. So, because they'll just open the door and yay, now everything's mixed and things are falling out and badness. So, I want to see what these look like. Those are interesting looking bins. Let's see. Yep, mealwood is growing well. Good mealwood. This set to 0 for now. That's good. What the hell was that noise? Oh, probably the Sweetles. Yeah, those are the Sweetles. I love them. They're adorable. They give you meat, and I think they give you, yeah, sucrose. You feed them sulfur, they give you sucrose. They get eaten by Rexes. Rexes eat everything, so. Alright. Man, you take forever to build these. There you go. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I love that. Sweep. Everything. Technically, I could set up storages in specific places, and at some point I'll do that, but, like, I'm gonna do that in a very different way. I'm gonna use, instead of using these and just having people run around and carry shit to it, eventually we are going to use, where is it? There's, like, transport lines, automation of goods. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Ooh, I can breathe better now. These. Solid transport stuff. These conveyor rails and stuff. Okay. Chris. Now then. But for now, we'll just use these as sweep only, so that this is all they put into it instead of trying to shove a bunch of shit into it. And then those are priority 9, so they should get swept up relatively well. Damn, this thing is sucking the gases out of here. So what I'm trying to figure out, first of all, they're getting all this because I don't want this fucked with. But I'm trying to figure out, so this is going to take 1,000 grams per second. Each of these is going to output 11.7, and then this takes in 5 and outputs 5. So this outputs however much water is put in. 11.7, let's see, because it's 11, so it's 11,700 grams per use. We have how many duplicants? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So times 8. So it's 93.6. Yeah, 93,600 grams per day, realistically, because they go to the bathroom about once per day. Divide that. So that's like, shit, that's only like a minute and a half worth of water, right? for these because they take 1,000 grams a second. Yeah, so that's a minute and a half for one, so that's like half a minute for two. I'm glad that I have a switch for these. So I need a way to generate more water, definitely. Otherwise we gonna run out. I mean, I do have it set up so that it can only take these 4 to do this. So we'll always have a little bit of reserve for like drinking water and stuff like that. Bathrooms. But yeah, that does suck. Also, fucking these. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Do those. Do those now. These doors are lower priority for them. Just pick up the items. Yes, I know you guys are running out of oxygen a little bit, but like, you know, it's wait, why are you, what is, there's so much carbon dioxide building up. There's so much. And then this is blocked. Why is this blocked? Just because they're over pressure. What if I start, so what we're gonna do is this one that we had on standby, we're gonna filter out the carbon dioxide just to give me some time, because this is a catastrophe. There are a lot of ghastly duplicants. There are 8 ton of them. And I'm still getting over some sickness, so I'm randomly muting myself. Yeah, like yesterday I was riding the motorcycle and it was fucking 101? And I'm on the back of that fucking motorcycle because I don't have a car. So, like, I'm just on the back of the fucking motorcycle going to my partner's to go, like, peruse for... Oh! I want to show this to the stream. Hang on. Wait a minute. This. So, my partner and I were running around. Oh, much appreciated. Always nice to have someone else following. I like to entertain people. The small side note, have my people just been dying while I've been chatting? 4 yellow alerts, buildings lacking resources, long commutes, new printables available. Breathability is but I turned these off, so that makes sense. Food is good. Okay. Sorry. Now, I make chainmail, and among other things, I need to get my tools again. But this bracelet is my latest creation, and so that's what my partner and I were doing, was going around looking for things that I could get ideas to make. And it was just so fucking hot, man. Like, I was melting in my helmet. Because I wear gloves, I wear a jacket, I wear a helmet. My partners would kill me if I didn't. I don't want any of you. What I really want right now is those, cattail plants. I don't know if I can handle another duplicant right now. We're just gonna take these fungal spores and be boring. Nice. Yeah, once I have the tools again, I'm gonna get back into my leatherworking, back into my, so I've started getting back into chainmail. I need to get back into my leatherworking. My smithing, I'm trying to knock the rust off of my skills again. That one's gonna be a little bit though, because I want a better anvil before I start really making things for people. My partner's teaching me how to sew properly, because every time I tried to use textiles, they would burst into flames. So they're monitoring me and going like, well, let's see if you can do it now. But yeah, I do a ton of crafts and stuff. Epoxy, I need to get back into epoxy and candles and soap. Those were always fun. Almost done clearing all this out, and it's pretty much vacuumed out. And these diffusers are being turned back on. Yeah, I'm actually thinking maybe at some point I might, maybe once I get a better webcam, or maybe before, I might do a stream where we just sort of craft. It could be fun. Like the drawing streams, but 3-dimensional. You know, if y'all would stop closing the door in your own faces, this might be easier. Let's see, we've almost got this cleared out. Why does this have no power? Why do I have no power? Why are these not running? Insufficient coal. Did we run out of coal while that... No, there's coal. There's coal. Are these just... No, these are 9. Why not filled? Why not filled? Hello? Priority. I know everything's a priority right now, but priority. I'm hoping to use this to offset some of those power needs too. Wow, that is draining quickly. What is that draining into? This. Right. Those aren't turning on. Let's see. So everybody's doing everything. Okay, now he's filling it up. Now that I've made it a priority, he's filling them up. They still haven't built anything I need them to build. They still have to pick up. Why are they so slow at picking things up? I think it's the doors. The doors are really slowing them down. Wonder if there's a way that I can sort that out. Well, we've got power, which means we've got... They should... we're running out of oxygen a little bit, I won't lie. Let's look at these materials. I should really turn those back on. Yeah, I need to get those turned back on. So let's set these to 9. Set those to 9 so that they stop yelling. Set that to 9. Now the screen isn't yellow anymore, which is nice. But also set these so that they do those. Let's see. Because they are running out of oxygen. But we're containing all of our CO2 for now. Containing all our CO2 for now, which is good. So, what I'll do after we get this a little bit more sorted is I'll sort of pipe this off to a room where I can just delete it. This... Somebody disable this. Is someone coming? Is someone coming? Mary. Wow, this dude will never do it. That's fun. I think it'll take long enough for that to fill up where it won't be too much of an issue. I hope. Let's see. We're getting this done. I think we have a reasonably functioning colony so far. Wonder how I'll screw it up next. Have my people lock themselves behind a wall again? Open this up and just ruin my colony? Who's suffocating and why? Don't suffocate. No. Alright, we're generating oxygen again. We should be fine. Power's powering. This isn't plugged in. From my lips to God's ears. Yep. Let's see. So this. Ooh! New research time. I'm also just gonna. I don't really like. I'm gonna switch ears. I don't really like not being able to hear myself, and I don't. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna do more research. Right. What are we researching? We need something. This. Oh, I don't even need the supercomputer for that. I do things out of order. Out of order. They're almost done picking all this crap up, which is good. 10,040 kilograms left. Deodorizer, carbon skimmer, mechanized lock. This is getting pretty vacuumed out. I'm actually gonna, now that this is clear, I'm going to, how do I close this door? There we go. We're gonna close those doors. Quick as y'all like. Oxygen breathability is going back up steadily, which is good. Yay, everything sounds okay. These things are just getting drained. Yes. Okay, oh yeah, there's so much water. Water stopped too, good. Alright, now, what are ways we can generate water? How do we generate? Yeah, melt snow, melt ice, melt snow, melt ice. Make steam colder. Applications, no. Yeah, that's the thing too, is that 600 grams of water, 600 grams of polluted water comes back out. So these are neutral on water, which is nice. Yep, water's used in all those. I know. Produced by, here we go. So let's see. So dehydrators produce water. Cool. Water sieve doesn't really produce water. It just sort of cleans it. Hydrocactus, gulpfish. Yeah, I think our best bet is to hope that this geyser is something really nice. Something like, fuck, even a natural gas geyser. Like, natural gas geysers aren't the best, but they are nice because they give you polluted water and they give you power, which is really, really handy. I think later on you can also use them for sour gas, which does something. But why are y'all... We have food, guys. You shouldn't be starving ever. We have food. Eat it. Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Look. His skills, his brains is being scrambled. Scramble, little boy brains.
Man, that takes forever. Let's see what happens if we just speed this up for a little bit. Their stress is going through the roof. Why is Otto so stressed? Wait, Otto. Otto, you're one of the ones that's starving. You're stupid. We have food. Go eat something. Why are you upset? You know, not being able to breathe is not a good reason to be upset, okay? Let's see. Surface germs, details. Is it in bio? Traits, attributes, learned skills. Yeah. I know. Such a baby. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to breathe. Breathing is for suckers. Oh, this isn't fully funked. You need to get rid of stuff. Man, these guys are loud in this headset. Get rid of all this crap. Crap should not be in there. Air is airing. Power is powering. We're doing good. We are collecting the CO2, which is not my favorite, but we don't really have much of a choice. It was killing our people. Our materials look a little better now. This is not good. They cannot breathe on that level. And I think it's partially due to this pressurizing this area, which was kind of why I let the oxygen run out a little bit so that it could suck everything out. And I got quite a bit, but not enough. Oh, he is not in a good way. He is not in a good way. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, it's decor. Oh, do you have one of those stupid... I hate it when it looks bad in here. Oh, maybe. I don't know. He just doesn't like how it looks. Alright. And then this is just filling up with natural gas. Let's just, how do I want to solve that? Let's open this door for now. Man, everybody's getting real stressed out. Oh, my duplicate's out of the thing now. You have skills you need. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, you were supposed to not have any skills anymore. Did the scrubber run? The scrubber ran out of power. God damn it. Scrubber ran out of power before it was done. Alright, yeah, stop trying to use that. Stop trying to use that. We don't need to disable it, we just need to not use it. Yeah, there's a lot of little bits that need to be kept track of, and I'm honestly moving pretty slow for a lot of people. I know high stressed. I know, he needs to unwind. Poor baby. Isn't there is it in furniture? I can give him a plant. Let's put some plants. Plant there. And is it in medicine? Yeah, it's in medicine. And we'll put one of these somewhere. It's not the best. We can put it. Fuck. I don't have anywhere to put this. Fuck. Because I can't put it on this level because they'll die. Oh, it's here. Fuck it. I'll have to move it later, but no, it doesn't quite fit. I'd have to like rip out this wall and like push everything because it's too wide. But it's alright. I'll just set it there for now, call it good. Ideally, it'll have its own room so that they can like severely de-stress there. Ooh, good, plant. Plant. Do I have any other plants? No. So I'm just gonna tell them all to do that. And then in here, I'm going to, yeah, in here, I'm going to
Squeak? Who squeak?
oh, Gosman earned a point. Nice. What are we researching right now? Masks? Okay. Next, we need to research... Oh no, it says that we have a sculpting block. Is it just under basic? No, not under refinement. Oh no, we don't have it researched. Yeah, we need this. That's all sorting. And... I will say, actually, as stressful as this game can be right now, if you play it on no sweat, it's a breeze. Like, the dudes that were trapped in here could have been trapped in here for like 15 minutes in like real time of them suffocating. So like it's really not a big deal. You can play this on an easier mode. I normally play on that mode when I'm alone. I just figured on stream it would be more interesting. It would give me more to do if I played realistically what amounts to normal, which has also made me build in a weird way. Like, I know I already wanted to build in a weird way, like placing this here and stuff, but this is not normally how I build shit. I have built out of necessity. Let's see. Alright, good. But it has no power. That's fine. Fine. Where's that power even coming from? Is all of that being fed by this one? Eesh. Okay. Yeah, you're just like, well, fuck it. I'll just put this here and then move on. The blender goes in the corner with the pea plant. Yeah, raft is fun like that. Why is it over there? Because everything else is nets. Fuck you. No power. But, like, how do give it power? No power, because no power in batteries, because building flooded. God fucking damn. That's why I have no power. Later does get easier. I won't lie. Alright, priority 9. That. And, those. And those. And then just a good chunk of this. That's how we're gonna solve that problem. Just all of that is now priority 9. They occasionally have just enough space to eke out some power. Lovely. Shit. And you're sick. And this is a problem. He's doing that. I don't think Jackie had actually heard me through the stream. I think he has it muted because he not bringing me no snacks. All right, see if I can't suck out a good chunk of these gases from in here. I know it's terrible. I'm gonna send him a message. Just sent him a message. Can bring sweet tasty snack, please? Oh no, sorry, wait. Can bring sweet tasty snack, maybe, please? Because I can't ask for things normally. So now those doors are shut, so now it's really just vacuuming out this room. Good. Realistically, once it's mostly oxygen, I could start it up, but... Why is that sandstone so warm? Oh wait, no, that wasn't the temperature overlay. Alright, these are intermittently working right now, so I am getting some semblance of power. Right, those are doing everything that they can do for now. So I can't really do anything about that. This is almost fully 300 fucking hell, man, that's a lot of sandstone. Oh, igneous. Oh, and there's a bazillion fucking dirt there. How much can you take at once? How much do you carry? 200 kilograms at a time. Okay, that's not so bad. We're getting to that point where we're gonna turn on the SPOM. there's an issue with turning on a SPOM. How y'all keep missing shit? I don't know. You keep coming in and then dropping your stuff. But we're getting to the point where I'm going to turn on the SPOM. This is where things tend to go wrong if they will. Now, the way that you have to do this, and the reason that I have these switches over here, is because you have to turn off the pumps for the most part. You have to kind of watch the materials, and the oxygen is heavier than the hydrogen, so the hydrogen should float up, but at first it's going to be kind of intermixed. So you need to build up some pressure first, and if you're constantly sucking out, like if I drain this entire reservoir of hydrogen, the oxygen will just flood into it, and it'll kill everything. And I'll have to re-vacuum everything out, open up this door, use this vacuum, whole thing. A lot of people don't build them in ways that can be repaired like this, because they are a little bit more prone to fail, if I'm not mistaken, just because it makes things weird. However, I don't like the idea of not being able to repair my shit. I keep asking him for sweet treats, and he's responding in thing, but he's not bringing me sweet treats. Upsetty sketty. How close are we to a true vacuum? We're pretty fucking close. And even with that door opening up, didn't take in a whole lot of air. We're doing pretty good on that front. I'm debating if I just leave this shit. It's like 1, 2, 3, it's like 5 more trips. I need 5 more duplicants to just come take this shit. 91% fucking... Somebody... I know, high stress. I know. Otto is so unhappy. What if I just give Otto... Where's Otto? Hey, Otto. We're gonna make a new schedule. And it's just gonna be called... Don't Flip Out. Okay? And we're gonna give you a little bit of sleepy time. And just a little bit of bath time in the middle of the day. Okay? And we're gonna name this schedule... Chill... the fuck out. Alright. That's what this is called. And we're gonna move Otto into it. Otto, chill the fuck out. Alright. You're on leave for now. Alright. I don't need you fucking freaking out on me. Yeah, just socialize. Just chill, bro. You don't need to go in here. I know, poor Otto. What does Otto do in my... Is he important? He's my farmer. Yeah, he a little important. And he's still hauling ingredients like a good boy. Baby, just go sit down. Go take a nap. It'll be okay. Honest. Why you still got tasks? Why you doing things? Stop doing things. Express themselves. Yes. Alright, so this is almost done. Just a couple more trips and it'll be fun. Otto is chilling out. This is going down slowly. Otto is chilling out. Once this one is no longer flooded, all of these buildings should turn back on. And then he can go de-stress at the massage table. And that'll be good. But they're still eating. I need to cook. I need to do the farms. Yeah, and then of course these not growing is not great either. But we have our mealwood back, and our mealwood is plenty, I think, to feed us for now. This is pretty damn well vacuumed out at this point. There's one little 16 grams of polluted oxygen. Look, this thing is covered in vacuum beneath it. All those gray tiles are vacuum. So right now, this pump is only sucking in these 3 squares at a time. Which is poor planning on my part. I should have put it more in the floor here. I should have moved it over. But I was planning on putting a second one possibly at some point. It doesn't matter. But we've got all this sorted. Oh, we've got all this sorted. Fuck yeah. Lock that. Someone lock that. Okay, does that mine? Alright, and then once we have power again, we will, for now, we're actually gonna set those to 5. And, like, all that to 5. Just dig out this little chunk. I think that's all we really need. Or, actually, set all this to 6, because I do want to start expanding. So if that's 6, it's a little bit more of a priority than just whenever you feel like it. There you go. Good little Marie. Lock that fucking door. Alright. Now we lock this door. Lock this door. Moment of truth is almost upon us. I'm actually gonna... This is the point that I think I'm gonna... Because that one leads to... Oh, I was about to turn on the wrong one. That would have ended poorly. Turn this one on. Because this will suck a little bit of gas. That's not good. Up into our generators. But I also need this to be a vacuum. At least as close to as I can get it. So those are just going to be sucking out all the air for a little while. It's going to take a while, but we got it. Because this is a really inefficient way to make a vacuum. These should be 3 wide. This I can't make 3 wide properly. Yeah, see, it's already starting to damage it a little bit. But that's fine. I knew that was going to happen. I just don't want to have too much oxygen, especially in this chamber when I start these up, I think. I'm sure if I turned it on now, it would actually be fine. Yeah, let's test it, shall we? So these bottom 2 are my... Ooh. And then... see if we can't get this to separate itself. Stress is going down. Stress is going down. Auto was stressing the fuck out. But you can see all the pink is the hydrogen. And at the moment, I don't think we realistically have the power for this. Yeah, we kind of don't. Dig out a little bit more of that. There we go. There we go. It's working. It is. Otto needs to learn how to knit. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Poor Otto. Where's Otto? There's Otto. Poor baby. Are you just relaxing? You being a good boy? He's relaxing. And this, we're just slowly letting fill itself up, segregate itself out. It is pushing down some of the oxygen too, but I can't really help that. If once this gathers enough gas, I'll turn this one back on just to the last little bits here, just to get that over with, and then hopefully, because these are airlocks, so hopefully it should even itself out. Yeah, we've already got a breathable atmosphere in here. What are these overpressure at? Oh, it's already at max. Okay. So we'll turn this one on a second. Ran out of power. Yeah, it's working. It is working. It is damaging this generator right now. I won't glance over that. This is a bad way to do this. But there we fucking go. Turn that fucker off. All right. We have a SPOM, and we nearly killed an entire generator. Jesus. Alright. Cool. Turn those off for now, too. Just keep that in stasis. Bro. Why you run, not you?
Why?
Is that an amount I can just mop up? It's unreachable. Oh. We're gonna do that again for a second. We're gonna do that again for a second. How long am I streaming? A couple hours. Okay. Exactly where my light is shining on my second screen where I have all my statistics. And the big white light is sitting directly on where the time of the stream is. Alright, so those. And then mopping this up should be a very top priority. So that we can get power again. Auto can chill the fuck out. Yep. Much appreciated. Eating at the table, him and his barbecue. Wait, that's not his barbecue? Who the fuck just left barbecue on the ground? Alright, cool. Oh, I'm so happy this SPOM works. Look at that shit. There's not a whole lot of hydrogen gas in there. Let's just, for a quick moment, suck this stuff up a little bit and turn that back on. Ooh, no, not that one. This one. I wanted these somewhat restricted so that the gases can separate themselves before they get sucked up. Because both of these sucking up the wrong gases is really, really bad for my system. Like, if hydrogen starts leaking out into here, there's nothing that I can do about it because it will sit at the top here. Likewise, if oxygen gets sucked into here, especially at 500 freaking grams a second, these will just get killed. As you already saw, even just a couple hundred grams murdered them. So, there are ways to build these a hell of a lot smaller, obviously. So that there's, like, there's more to fuck up in setting it up, which is a pain in the ass, but there's less in way of, you know, space, and I think they're more efficient, like, in separation of the gases, too. But there we go. Okay, stress is coming down. We've got power. All right, let's do this. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for either. To be perfectly honest, I'm gonna go until I'm tired. Which, as I stream more and more again, I'm going to get more and more comfortable with streaming, which is just gonna let me keep going and going and going. But I think I should limit it to a time at some point. Let's see. Oh, things researched. Oh, wait a minute. Oxygen masks. Got it. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see. So this is slowly filling up with gas, which is what I want. It is going to be a little bit higher pressure on this side than on this side, just because going through a one block gap, even as the same thing, is not good. So not easy. But this also means that actually I should disable these for now, just to see how this generation is handling our oxygen needs. Because I shouldn't be relying on these if I have this going. It's inefficient on several levels. There we go. One's disabled. The other should be disabled in a second. Right now, the SPOM is not generating any power because I don't have this on. But I want to pressurize it a little bit more, which means that I need to suck a bunch of oxygen out of it. They're doing their thing. Yeah, that's always just going to have insufficient resources on it because I have things selected that we don't always have available. Oh, I didn't set this to researching. There we go. Come on, Otto. Why is your stress going up again? Baby. What's wrong? Stop standing in places that have shitty decor. There you go. There you go. Massage time. Massage time. Good, Otto. Massage time. Alright. What is your major malfunction? Yeah, seriously. Otto, chill on the massage table for a bit. Who and why? Stop it. There's oxygen right here. Stop suffocating. Admittedly, I should get rid of all this carbon dioxide at some point. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Because I want them to work down here. So let's place one like here. And connect that up. Oops. Like that. And then get rid of those and that. And yeah, get rid of that. And instead, route a power cable from here. Oops, wait. Route a power cable from here and then hop, skip, and a jump. There we go. Basically just moving this pump down to here. Suck out all that carbon dioxide so they can breathe better while digging this out for me. Ooh, more sweeties. There we go. Now we're gathering some gas here. Everything's still segregated. Good. Good, good. I think this is definitely satisfying our oxygen needs as well, which is great. And we are starting to get to the point where we have a little box, and then we can start just building a little like room area for them. And for now, what I can do I want to do it that way? Yeah, I kind of do. What I'll do is I'll set it up so that it's there are masks, and I'll set up like little residential block and a little, you know, farm work block and a little research block. That way I can segregate them, and then we'll have masks on each station, on each block, to let them travel out to the next block that's climate controlled and habitat controlled. And then because we have that all habitat controlled and blocked off and whatever else, it will prep us for transport tubes. Because then I'll just replace the masks with transport tubes. And then any of the blocks that are like work outside the HABs blocks, I'll put masks, suits, things of that nature. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Right now, I feel like I'm not gonna do these as 9. I need to stop doing things as 9. I need to do actual emergencies as 9. Everybody's chilling the fuck out though, slowly. He's getting there. We're researching statues. So once we have that, I'll line this area with statues, put some statues just in general. And with that, I can also set it up so that, like, when I actually build the HABs, I can set it up so that they have good decor and stuff. So if they have good decor, people are much, much happier, people are much more willing to do a little bit of extra work. That's what their morale is. So, like, right now, if we look at Auto is actually, this is why their morale is so low. Is because they only have 4 morale from this, and they need 6. The last meal they ate and the last cycle's decor, on average, was -1. Like, not good. So that's why he's stressed the fuck out. Actually, some of them are pretty cute. I won't lie. Like, the statues are really, really nice. Sometimes they're just like a cube, which is fun. But then they also do little, like, Grecian esque ones and stuff. They're cute. And it's not just like, oh, put a statue down and it spawns a random statue. You put down a block of stone, and then duplicates that are set to the art task will go around on occasion and just chisel them out and make little things. If what they make is bad, not worthy of anything, not helping decor, something you just don't like, you can refresh it, and they'll come back around and they'll re-chisel it. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. Plants, potted plants as well, help with decor a little bit, so that's why I placed those. This is running. Good, good, good. So everything's functioning. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's flip that on for a second, but monitor it. Because with this going, these two will start powering stuff. And hopefully this one pump, oh, that one on the end is gonna take just a hit right at the start of it turning on. And I'm hoping that this one pump can actually oversaturate these two on its own so that I can start building up a little bit of a surplus. Because once this pipe fills up, it'll stop segregating it over here and they'll be getting more. But right now they are helping our power situation. Our oxygen generation is powering us. Alright, just monitor. Yeah, it is creating a vacuum. I can't do this for too long. But I can get a little bit of something out of it. I think I can sustain this. How much hydrogen do these generate? So they're only generating half of what this sucks in. Okay, I know how to fix this. One of these. So if we go into ventilation, we go into gas valve. What I can do, see, this is my inlet. And so what I can do, oops, is I can place this like here, like that. I'm gonna, this one I do feel is a little bit more of a priority. We're gonna turn off this, because I want this to function without me having to intervene, right? So these should realistically just be emergency cutoffs, not the way that I actually operate it. So what we'll do is we'll wait for this pipe to empty so that I don't lose any hydrogen. Beautiful. And then we will, let's see, there is a disconnect. Yeah, disconnect those two from one another. And then gas pipe in, gas pipe out. And then we're going to limit this to, how much do these take? 100 gas? 100 gas. These are generating 112 per second each. So I'm net positive 24 after these. So I'll set this one to like 220. So that these are always generating a little bit more gas than this is sucking out. Right? That sounds right. And yeah, like I said, we'll just priority that. Beautiful. So we will set the gas valve to 220 grams per second. Manual automation, baby! I don't need automation wires to turn shit on and off. I just need a fucking throttle. I'm an HVAC tech. Well, yeah, I'm an HVAC technician. We used fixed orifice metering device here, baby. Slow that shit down. Alright. Let's see. So now that should just be fine as is. Now we'll have to fill this pipe, so I'm gonna give it a minute. But once it hits that metering device, what effectively is acting as a metering device right now, it will only output a little bit more than these two can handle. And so that'll fill up the tank, which will give us a little bit of a backflow without killing our SPOM. Uh-oh, frozen! Yeah, that would be funny. If this actually did that, that would be fun. Ooh! Actually, it kinda does, to be honest. I don't think there's a metering device, though. Yeah, just take the squash fries. I think we need food. I can't take on another duplicant until we start expanding. I can't take on another duplicant. You know? Let's see. Research. Got that researched. Realistically, I should do these. But we are going to instead... Got that research. We can't really do anything about suits right now. This is also useless to us because we don't have plastic. Let's get some medical equipment in so that we can play with that when we need it. Our stress isn't going down nearly as quickly as I would like, but Otto's stress is going down quite significantly. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't want to turn this on until I can more or less guarantee that this entire pipe will fill. Because how much can it hold? 1,000 grams each. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's somewhere in the ballpark of 23 kilograms of gas that can fit in this pipe. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I don't want to even count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is 16. So I need all of these to basically be filled up with 2 kilograms of gas each-ish. Before I can flip that on and then leave it alone safely. Because if it breaks itself, we're screwed. I have to suck everything out again. Is this the right way to do this? No. Is it the way I'm gonna do it? Yeah. Just put them the fuck everywhere. Nobody can be upset. They sound so cute while they sleep. Ooh, wicker door. That's new. Nice. So yeah, we need to reach, like, this level of hydrogen gas through here before I turn it on. Kit Freya. She's a decorator. Yeah. Let's see. Who's my decorator? Creativity. That's the one I'm looking at. Marie is my decorator. Alright, Marie. Priorities. Where's Marie? There's Marie. Where's decorating? That's your priority right now, because you don't have anything to ranch. They're making mush bars. This is coming along. This is definitely coming along. Right now, it's using power without giving it back to me, which is the part that scares me a little bit. So I can't monitor this as well. But should be okay. And then once we have... Actually, do we have smart batteries yet? We do. We do have smart batteries. We need refined metal for them, but we do have them. That's good. Smart batteries I can automate to turn off the generator rather than just fill it up and let it run out, you know? So that's why I set them only fill them when the batteries are at 30%. So once these reach below 30%, someone gets a task to go do this. Like right now. They have an Aaron out. And looks like Bubbles is probably gonna do it. Yep, Bubbles and Gossman. Same one over here. Yeah, it looks like someone's doing it. While we're at it, we can also put some ceiling trim in. Corner trim, corner trim, corner trim. There we go. At least make where they sleep a little bit nicer, you know? Because Otto is still not the best, and Ren is getting bad too. Ooh, ooh, ooh! We're getting to it. We're getting to it. We can almost turn it on. We can almost turn it on. Okay, okay. Because like 1,500 to 2 grand is what I'm looking for. I just need to leave it alone for a minute. These are running, so we have power. We've got 14 tons of coal. Not as much as I would like, but watch my people. I'm gonna go get coffee. Sound fair? Sounds fair. Don't let them die. fuck, bro? Beating the shit out of Otto? Dude, his life is hard. Look at him. His life is hard enough. Don't beat up Otto. Also, I went out there and I was like, I asked you to bring me sweets a couple times. I don't think you saw it. And like, so like, can I have sweets? And so he gave me a Pocky. Poor fucking Otto, man. Oh shit, I came back just in time. What? Oh. Bitch, if you're suffocating, that's your own damn fault. Come up here where there's air. Okay, I think I need to turn this one back on. Not because the SPOM can't handle this many people. I think it can. 1,888 oxygen. And each one of these people is taking in... how much? It should tell me, right? Yeah, inhaling 100. So yeah, these are definitely supplying enough. It's just that the airflow is so crap that it's not working out. I need pressure down here. Alright. So now that'll pressurize down here a little bit more too. And somebody needs to build this. Because now this is starting to get to that I need things done phase. Because this is too much carbon dioxide. Way too much. He's all me. Yeah, Otto be like that. Look at him though. He's running around with his head down. He's so sad. He got soggy feet. He's standing in pee. So much carbon dioxide I'm gonna have to get rid of. Priority 7. This stuff. And these. Other people are using the amenities, which is good. Ren has gone down significant stress. I think they've lost like 6% stress. This is getting there. I want this a little bit higher though before I pull that trigger. Oh, maybe it won't get a little higher. Okay, I think that should do. Let's turn her on, see what she does. Basically, it's gotta fill each segment with 2, for lack of a better term, you know, inhales, 2 seconds of sucking. That's a terrible blowjob. Yeah, units, whatever. Yeah, well, it is her own fault. She's standing down here. It's her own fault. She should be up here in the oxygen. But look, now there's oxygen down here, so they should stop bitching. Right in my bra. I need a towel. Hang on. I overfilled my coffee. And it's cold. No, I have some. Thank you, baby. He immediately came running with a towel. Oh, right down my shirt. Shit gets cold when it goes down there, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, got medicine going. Good. SPOM's holding up. SPOM is holding up. How's that pipe looking? Oh, is it? Oh, because it's gonna fill up this pipe too, maybe? You know what? We're gonna actually cut this to nothing. I want to fill this pipe first, if I can. Because doesn't look like, how much is this able to suck out at a time? 170 a second, just because of inefficiencies. Someone go basically turn off that valve for me.
Please. It's loose.
So they turned off the valve, so now this will just fill up. And then I will set it to only be like... And then this is getting stopped up by the damn oxygen. How the fricker frack do we want to do this? Auto stress is significantly decreasing. We're doing good. Grant you, I also have auto basically doing nothing right now, but I almost poured that down my shirt again. Let me think. I really do need to store some of this oxygen, don't I? Or vent it. Can I use oxygen as a coolant? Negative... And then it doesn't have a upper limit for 10. I might be able to use it as a coolant. Yeah, liquid's more efficient. Yeah. If everything fucks up, it's... If auto's all screwed, then that means we're all fucked. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking... canary in the coal mine. Why Isno has power? Hey. Build that. Dankeschön. Alright. Oh, research is not a researching. We are going to... I kinda do, don't I? There's nothing else that would be as valuable to me as automation, huh? Because what I want to get to, realistically, is that. Steam turbine with the aqua tuner we already have. It's a beautiful combination. The aqua tuner chills whatever liquid you put through it at the expense of venting a fuck ton of heat. So you put a little bit of water in the room with it. It steams up the water, which then in turn goes up into the steam turbine, which cools it down, generates power, shoves the water back into the system, and it just sort of perpetuates that way. Really nice renewable resource. But we are so not there. I need plastic first. So it might be a good idea to work on that. Yeah. Ore scrubber, no. Where is it? Where the fuck is my oil refinery? Did I already research it? There it is. Plastic manufacturing. Oil well. And that. Alright, so we'll start on that. Also, let's see if we have the power to do this now. This has finally stopped, which means that pipe is full, right? Good. This is slowly starting to fill back up again, which is fine. We're going to limit this to 150 grams per second, because I think that's a little bit below the average that this was actually able to pick up from its 2 squares. And I think that limiting factor is actually this. So we'll see. He's gonna sit in there, scrub his skills, that way we can get the super hard digging, get this done. This I'm actually going to set at a priority 6 for now. And we don't actually need to dig that. Stress is going down. Auto is doing okay. Nobody's stress vomiting. Nobody's nothing like that. We're doing good. This needs to go, guys. Come on. Sick bay, apothecary, hand sanitizer. Yay. Skills? I can't really afford to give your morale is through the roof now, boy. Damn. It's not gonna stay that way. Oh no, everybody's morale is really high. Everybody's morale is really high. Okay. Okay. Go, you guys. Fucking figuring it out. Alright, you're about to be switched around anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about what you're doing. Who was my cuisine? You are grill cook. Fry cook. Alright. Because you're gonna lose that ability. So, in priorities, you are no longer cooking. Your primary thing is digging. And then once that person has their hat, I'll be able to determine who the fuck is... I just made my fry cook. Why did you move so slow for a moment? Alright, and then that's doing that. Is that draining this system? It slowly is. But it's not quite enough to really... So we're gonna disable one of these for now. Just so that I can start gathering up a backlog of hydrogen as well, because having those turn off and on, off and on, off and on, technically it is generating power, but it's not in an efficient manner. Bro's done. Circuit overloaded. What circuit? Oh, of course it's this circuit. It's because somebody was on the massage thing while this was going, while fucking, yeah. It's fine. You little dude, come here. Doink, doink, doink. Fucking doink. There, now we can dig everything. You... Hazmat digger. You are grilling 2... Okay. And then priorities... Cooking is your only priority already. Good. Alright, so... Somebody come disable this fucking thing. please. And that's still gonna be too much. So we're gonna cut this down to 110. Like, does it tell me a real time? Yeah, I'm only getting fucking 50 grams out of this thing. I need more. I need more. This needs to be bigger. I wonder if I can get away with putting another one right here. Alright. Turn everything off. Turn all that off. Someone's gonna go up and disable that in a second, but let's auto that one for a minute. We're gonna build a copy of that right there. We're going to power it, and we are going to plumb it in like that. This is our top priority. This system needs to be running. Like, technically, by all means, I can make do with like these, but then I'm relying on algae, and I don't have a lot of algae left. He's digging this out, good. I'm hoping that opening this up doesn't introduce too much weird gas, because I'm sitting in the oxygen part, which is why I stopped it. So that should be good. It is getting warm in this room though. We are hitting the hot part of the day here. Once I can get this, once I know for certain that this is operating the way I want it to, I think I'll call it, or at least operating better. I might end up having to just put, like, dig out around, put a layer of walls here, and then break my seal and break the walls, which is not something I want to do. Yeah, because he's standing down in the oxygen, opening up the oxygen doors, it's not that big a deal. Okay. Water is going into it, now we just need the power cables. He's standing in a whole bunch of natural gas. Wonderful. That is operating. Okay. We are starting to run into issues, I won't lie. Let's see. Alright. This should be operable. So... wrong fucking one. There we go. Let's see what it does. I'm hoping that I can just overpressure the fuck out of this tile, and it will force it down to the gas pump. I'm not holding out hopes, though. I might. Or maybe that I can push it so that both of these are completely, or preferably all three of these tiles are completely full of hydrogen. Then I can put an airflow tile right there. Hopefully something like that'll happen. Just to give this pump a little bit more of a break in what it's pumping out. I need to get rid of this oxygen, though, because this oxygen is gonna stop my electrolyzers. Yeah, it is one big issue, but it's not the only way to deal with things like this. It's just the way that I know. Because, like, otherwise, what the fuck am I doing with the hydrogen? I mean, one way that I can do this is I can just put a bunch of electrolyzers in a room, put a filter on it, and then go hydrogen goes this way, oxygen goes that way. But, oh yeah, no, the colony is one big problem. That's just oxygen not included. That's just this game. What's over here? Oh, oxygen, nice. Alright, this is finally clearing out a little bit. Okay, that's good. Because I put the pump down here, so it's sucking everything heavy out. Ooh, he's almost to this. Once we can see what this is, and once this is running, we'll call it. Alright? That way, I don't sit here and stream for 6 hours and then have to edit that shit. He is so happy! Look at them go! Wait, is that happy, or are you freaking out? Stress zero, you are happy as can be. Alright. You're a little freaky when you're happy, aren't you? I'm sorry, you look like you're going to eat somebody in their sleep. Auto's chilled the fuck out. Okay, we can put Auto back on the schedule. Yeah, we'll put Auto back on this schedule, get him working again. This is still not filling up the way I'd like because we're backlogging on oxygen. I don't know what else to do with the oxygen. Because right now oxygen is legitimately just a byproduct for us. We want the hydrogen. That's what it's... That's how to produce it. Like, I just want to destroy it. Realistically, my favorite way to get rid of gases that... Yeah, he high as fuck. He found my stash. No. But realistically, like, the way that I like to get rid of gases is I'll just dig way the fuck, like way the fuck up here. And then, because you'll eventually hit space, and then I just vent the gas into space. Just like, no, don't want to deal with this. So that's what I would do, but I don't know if I want to dig that far. Ooh, it's a geyser. It's a something geyser. This is your priority. It sounds freaky. This is your priority. Dig that one block. Everything else be damned. I need this block. Go do it. Why are you drooling? You hungry? Oh, poor hungry baby. Ah, shit, that turned it on. Ah, fuck. Alright, but it is a natural gas geyser. Alright. For now. Yeah, I should have dug out this one, not this one. Though there's like one block in the middle of it somewhere that turns it on if you get rid of it. And I got rid of the wrong. Alright, so now these are, now please. Alright, so it's a natural gas geyser. So there is our water for a little bit. I don't know how long that thing's going to emit for. I don't know how long that thing's going to be active for, because it has active and dormant times. So, I don't know. You scare me. And everybody's happy as he passes. That's so... Because he's running around like that, he is actually improving everybody's morale. He just does not give a fuck. Alright, block that off. Boom. This is no longer a threat to me. But we have it. That's good. Now we know what we can do next. We can start natural gas generation. So we really do. We need to start centralizing. That's what the next stream is going to be. We're going to be planning. Actually, I'm gonna think about it off stream as well. How to plan out everything, so that I can have something to go off of. I'll probably go into like a creative world and just suss some stuff out so that we're not. Oh, lipstick on the back of my hand. Can you tell I got ready quick? But yeah, I'll do that and like plan it all out, suss it all out. What works, what doesn't. Make little pods, and then when we come back in, I'll try to find a way to shove it into here. Also next time I'll probably have us dig out to space. Like I'll put a little, like, one or two little oxygen masks right up here, and then just all the way up. You know? What's this looking like? It is filling up that second layer. It is filling up that second layer. We might be able to get away with a second airflow tile. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. What I'm gonna do, terrible way to do this. But we need this to work. So let's not decor. Ventilation. Do these count as buildings? No. Deconstruct buildings? All? Why is none of that working? Deconstruct buildings. There we go. Does this count as a building? It does. Okay, good. So open up the ventilation display. Oh, that's why. Okay. So I can realistically dig out all of the... I can get rid of those. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of... I can't get rid of those too. Get rid of those. And rebuild them 2x2, so like... Actually, I think I need this one. Build it just like... Yeah, and then... that. That should, and then I'll just scoot it a little bit, you know? And then it can suck in more stuff. You are freaky as fuck. Alright. But we also now have, Jesus, 5 kilograms per tile. This thing's pumping out natural gas. That's a fast one. Alright, so those are getting deconstructed. No, not ventilation, I wanted materials. Because if I can suck out enough oxygen from this room fast enough, I might be able to solidify this as a row of hydrogen. Yeah? Makes sense? And this is why I like to put it as doors. And like, because now I can change it to a degree if I need to. Airflow tile, beautiful. Because these suck in a like all the way around them. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4x4 that they suck in from. Stress is going way the hell down. Good. Natural gas. Could go get that oxalate too. This is now a priority. What are you giving me? Food? Me millet? Can be sown to cultivate more plants or processed into food. Dig up buried objects, okay. I don't know what me millet is, but I'll take it. It says it can be food. Food. Alright. And man, you take forever to break things. Thank you. Okay. Put this here. Put this there. Put this there. Do this now. And then the only issue that I'm going to run into is it overpressurizing over here, but I think that's not a bad idea. I should also do that. Is that unreachable? That's unreachable, isn't it? Fuck. Alright, cancel all that. So we're gonna just set a branch off of that down to, like, that side. And then put a vent. That way I can hopefully just keep this running without it overpressuring every 5 seconds. Basically, I just need it to be sustainable for a short period. Because like I said, I will go in throughout the week and figure out an efficient way to build out my pods. Like literally just open up a creative world and then see what functions. Because I don't want every stream to just be us staring at the same little thing and going, what are we doing now? Nothing's working. Because that is what it'll eventually turn into. Somebody... Hello? Someone... Do that. Do that. So impatient. There we go, that's sucking in. Full packets. Good. Okay. And then once this completes... You guys really didn't have the copper to do the gas vent? Did literally everything but the gas vent? There we go. Man, you take forever to build shit. I don't think you should... What's your name? Catalina? Alright, Catalina. Wonderful chef you are. Once you're done with this... Cool, you're never building anything again. You take forever. Building. Never. Like, oops, shit. Like, never. Stop building things, ever. And I ran out of power. Because this flooded. Why did flood? Ugh. See if getting them to do that will... Oh, these. Yep. See, these are the little blocks that they can use. Let's see, what's the priority on the creative? Decorating, right? Decorating. Yeah. Okay. This, I think, will work a lot better, though, once it has power. Oh, even these can't work because of the fucking... He's a scary motherfucker. Yeah, unrefrigerated food. There's no goddamn power because these are not working. Just all of it. Just fucking all of it. Just get it. Do the thing. Dig more out, and then I'll at some point I'll suck up this water. But for now, no. Okay. Okay. There we go. We got a little something something. We got a little something something. Can I just forcibly mop up the rest of this? Yeah. And then turn all this to 7. So this is less of an issue later. Okay. Got power again, so now this is generating so we can continue what we're doing. Material overlay, seeing how this isn't causing a vacuum on it anymore. This needs to be bigger. Or this needs to be bigger. Is there a way I can solve that? Because, like, if I turn this one on, I don't think it's gonna... Like, it's gonna suck out a good chunk for a little while. But those packets are gonna start getting real small real fast. Well, I got a little bit of tile before it starts doing it anyway. This is only getting fed a little bit more than it actually needs right now, so it's gonna take a while. Yeah, see, they've already gotten real small. 210, 230. It's working at half capacity now. I don't know, maybe those little changes were enough. It's building up, and that is running. Okay. I think I struck equilibrium. It's not an efficient system, but I think it's equilibrium. I think it's balanced out. I think it's balanced out for the time being. It's generating power by itself, which 800 watts. This takes 120, 120, 120. So that's 360, 600. So that's 840. So it's only losing me 40 watts right now. It's almost neutral. So I'm only, in terms of this, it's only actually pulling 40 watts from these. So that's not too bad for the amount of stuff that I'm generating, the amount of oxygen that I'm generating. I just wish that it was a little bit more efficient. I might build a more efficient one of these, and then once we do an overhaul of here's all the shit, I'll get her done. This is becoming a big problem. But we have our natural gas. We have that all sorted. So that's going to be a little bit of water for us, a little bit of extra power. I am going to have to run it through the polluted water area, but that'll be fine. This is almost neutral. SPOMs are supposed to generate power. Realistically, right now, if I could trust this pump, we could generate a decent amount of power. But I can't trust this pump to be able to give me what I need, because I think it's barely handling this. Although let me just see if it can handle real quick, because it can definitely handle this one. You can see that. But I wonder, because this is enough hydrogen generation. It's just this is my my bottleneck. So let's see if kicking that up. Yeah, it's already starting to drain. Nope, not sustainable at that. Yeah. So let's save this for next time. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope everybody had fun. See ya.